How much?
5 to see it, 10 to touch it.
Always know your worth.
If you want to be my little whoop-de-whoop, just say that consistently. Or I'ma scoot the goddamn scoop.
Customer states battery needs to be jumped.
I also like to live dangerously.
If there's nothing wrong with you wearing that outfit while you have a boyfriend, then can your boyfriend follow and like the pictures of girls wearing those same types of outfits? Right? Because we have to be fair, right? We have to be considerate to our partners. So if there's nothing wrong with it, then there's nothing wrong with him liking those pictures. Right?
Now let me say, this is the level of logic I got to, where I thought my chick would get it in one more sentence because it's just so obvious. Never worked.
Impressive. Very nice.
We asked 100 married women, name something you've been wishing for years your husband would do. Gina?
Make me come.
Damn!
Whoa! No, she did not!
Well, I just left my trailer park and my titty dancer in one of my units paid me all in 10s this month. Last month it was 5s, but she just got a titty job, so I'm hoping for 20s next month. What do you think?
All right, brother, get a good whiff of them bills. Are they smelling like ass cracker titties? Let me know.
All you people with unhealthy relationships with your pet, remember, they're your dog, they're not your fur baby. They don't need to be climbing all over you, with you 24/7. Don't, snuggle with you, sleeping in your bed. I mean, it's really ridiculous that it's 2024.
Is your body count?
Not many men, really. Unless I'm off a benzo and then a train gets run on me and I don't know. Took a couple benzos without realizing that I had taken it. The next day, I get a flashback of a man in front of me and a man behind me.
I beg your pardon?
And then I had 2 numbers on my phone and I was like, bitch, I'm calling them right now. At first I thought they were lying. They start telling me details about myself. I'm like, fuck.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Damn, man. The problem with dating these women is they've all been, quote unquote, liberated. So if you're with a chick that's probably over 25, there's some skeletons in that closet that will make you run for the hills. Guaranteed.
I've hooked up with a guy recently where, I was, eating it was, squeaky clean, and I stuck a finger in, and I stuck 2 in, and I'm like, he's loving this, and I was jerking him off, and I made him come really hard.
Ooh, that's hot.
I will eat man ass if it's squeaky clean.
I told you. All right, y'all. Hey, guys, I'm looking for your help. I have a bunch of these other channels, and I'm trying to get them monetized. It's a free way that you can support us. We have life advice only channels for both Smackn The Wall and Larry Springer. We have Animal Unwind, which is an animal channel that I do with just calm music just to chill out. I have another one called Our Latest Angels, and it's about celebrity obituaries. And I have another one called FreezePOV, and it's police POV incidents. I get around to it when I can, and when they're monetized, I'll be able to get around to it much more. I'm trying to diversify as much as I can. And don't forget, we also have the mug store. They make pretty good gifts, and we have free shipping on everything. And we also have the merch store as well. If you're interested in any of that, please check out all the links in the description. Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all.
My last relationship was like a gym membership. It cost me money every month, and we never ended up working out. But as long as I paid, I was allowed to come inside.
People think I'm dumb and stupid and crazy, but if you read the Bible, you ain't dumb and stupid crazy. You're smarter than anybody else. You just learn to live the Lord's way.
See, it's not actually like that. It's more like this. That's a small dog.
I fucking hate when people say, we're all in the same boat. The fuck we are. We're in the same shitstorm. Some of us have yachts. Some of us have canoes. Some of us have rafts with a slow leak. And some of us are fucking drowning. So let's just be fucking nice to each other. You know what I mean?
Why is it always the broke ass women that got the most to say about broke ass dudes this and broke ass dudes that, and broke men don't have anything to offer? Meanwhile, these are the same women that used their last dollar to take an Uber to some Netflix and chills guy's house because they don't even have a car. Because a real woman that is secure, that has her finances together, and that is financially responsible is not talking about broke ass this and broke ass that and what is he gonna do for me and what is he gonna give to me and what gifts is he gonna buy me.
With your begging ass.
Make that make sense. The same women that are preaching independent this and independent that and they pay their own bills are the ones that are on government assistance, getting money from their baby daddies, having their parents pay their freaking way. Meanwhile, claiming they do it all. These are the same women that don't have a 401k, that don't have a savings account, that have nothing to offer a man. And the only reason that she doesn't want to go 50-50 is because that man's bills is more than she makes in a month, even at 50-50. It's always the broke ass girls that go so hard for broke ass dudes because it's projection.
Listen now, so y'all quiet. The queens is quiet now. Quiet now. Why y'all get so quiet, ladies?
Dirty game. Stay focused, though. Who is this guy? He's got like every meme ever produced on the internet. He can knock us out with his memes. And I do. I have tons of memes. I'll just keep memeing them to death until they just surrender because they just can't do it anymore. They don't have the memes that I have.
How cool is that? So if you ever need to pour oil into your engine, you don't have a funnel, this is what you can do. Use your dipstick, put it inside the little, whatever you call that, and then pour the oil down the dipstick. And it'll go right into your engine. No funnel needed. The more you know. You're welcome, buddy.
All right, guys, that's a great trick. Go out there and try it.
You okay? Most men are not made to read between the lines. For Valentine's Day, he blatantly asks me, what do you want to do? And I tell him, no, babe, I just want to stay home and, watch a movie with you. Nothing crazy. Let's not spend money, yada, yada, yada. I don't want nothing. He goes, you don't want nothing. I don't want nothing. What happened? He came home with nothing. First, I thought he was going to send me flowers to my job. Okay. So I'm waiting. All these other girls, I get them flowers. I get nothing.
Yo, that's the most disappointing part.
No, I think it's all right because when I get downstairs, when he picks me up, he's inspired me with flowers. I get downstairs, nothing. I'm like, my blood is starting to boil now. So then
now you're like, no, they're at home.
Yeah, exactly. That was my next thing. I said, no, they're at home. They're at home. I know they're just
he got it set up. He got it.
I get home, nothing.
Again,
nothing. So now at this point, I'm like, there's nothing's gonna happen. Then I see that he goes to sleep. It's like, I'm like, yo, are we really not gonna do nothing? And he's looking at me like, you said you didn't want to do anything. I'm like, yo, men are really just that dumb. He's like, and women are dumb because why is it that you can't just open your mouth and tell me exactly what you want to do?
Right.
And I'm like, he's like, this isn't like a Disney movie. Like, it's true. Like, we need to learn that men don't read between the lines. Ladies, if you want something, speak up. Yes, I want flowers. When in the day, I don't know. You figure it out. But I do want something you figure it out. I want something.
That delusion is crazy thick. You know what it is for me is that if you tell a woman directly what you want, she's not going to play this game and go do the opposite of what you told her and read your mind and all this shit. That's what it is with the women. They expect you to do it, but they would never do it on their own accord. Man, it's a business for them. They're all selfish. Watch out. Watch out.
When it comes to men, us women place guys into 3 categories. The first category is the guy that we meet and we instantly just want. The sexual chemistry is high. We don't care what they do or how much they make, they are getting it. The second type is the guy that he's okay. He's maybe not that good looking, but he's willing to spend money. He's gonna pay our bills. He's gonna buy us nice things. He's gonna take us on all the dinner dates. But is he the one? No. Is sexual chemistry high? Or mid, probably. And then there's the third guy. The third guy doesn't have a shot in hell. There is nothing that he can do. There is no amount of money that he can make that would make us want him. He is a no right off the bat. Am I lying or am I telling the truth?
All right, but we put the women in 2 categories: possible wife and recreational only. I say about 90% of them fall under recreational only.
A chiropractor in Oklahoma has gone viral after making a few helpful adjustments for one very tall patient.
Yeah, Jerry the giraffe was having some pain in his jaw and upper neck earlier this week. His owner noticed he was struggling to chew his food, so they called in a specially licensed chiropractor. Well, the doc did his work on Jerry's head and neck, and it looks like it worked. Every time he made a new adjustment, you could see Jerry lean in as if he's saying, "Thank you." Look, he looks so happy, yeah.
Finally, someone said it.
We got into the habit of buying junk fast foods that have no actual food in them. We buy gallons of poisonous household cleaners when one degradable soft soap will do. We are poisoning our homes and wasting our hard-earned money for no good reason. Why? Because the advertising industry tells us to. They just want you to buy stuff. For example, if a company pollutes the environment or uses bad business practices, if you don't buy their stuff, they will change. If you don't want food with chemicals or GMOs in it, then don't buy it. The minute we start taking responsibility and spending our money wisely, every politician, every corporation, and leader around the world is going to know that we have woken up.
All right, y'all, let's see what I got for you today. You know, every day people get some terrible news, you know, that their health is in poor condition and that, you know, things have happened. And essentially at that time, a lot of people will decide to change their habits. Maybe they had got cancer or something like that, so they would quit smoking, or they would start eating healthy all of a sudden in hopes that they could save some time for themselves. But I think it's important for us to think with that mindset even when things haven't happened. And if we do that in the right way, that it can help us live our lives much fuller. So essentially, before you get the bad news, just think about, what if a doctor told you you had six more months to live today? But it's not true. You live a much different way. You live happier and kinder and a more fulfilled life. You could slow things down and really think about what's important and what to focus on. So every day people are getting that news and it's real life and it's impacting them to make big changes in their life. So just think about, what if that happened to you today? And how would you change your life? What would you do? And start implementing those decisions and those things that you would do way before you get some news like that. Because imagine the difference that you could make in your life if you began with the end in mind and really took into consideration things like that. So I just want you to do that today, to really think about the fact that luckily you haven't got news like that, I hope. And for the people that have, you know, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, they say fasting can possibly cure problems like that. But ultimately, if it hasn't happened to you, take a second to be grateful for it and think of ways that you would change your life if it happened, and then do them today. Because why not do them today? And I think the reason why most people don't do them today is because they haven't taken a second to stop and think about it, or to wait to sit down and actually acknowledge or take a time to think, what if that happened? What would I do? That's the first step to the deep thinking to change your life. All right, guys, I always appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you would, and we gonna see you on the next one.